All right, well, I'm back. So, knee's a bit better, so I'm able to get down and do some stuff. Got the track operating. Let's take a tour of the track here. So, I still got to hook this up, get this working yet. There's some sensors that I got to bury in the track for the start and the finish. So, that still has to be done. And then I've been adjusting the power cutoff. There it is. This little piece of track here cuts the power off over here. So right now, I'm only running power about a third of the track. Excuse me, about a third of the track here. You see, the problem is to have a quarter mile, I need 21 feet. The table is 24 feet. So that does not leave me hardly any room at all to shut it down. And then I got that curve, and they carry a lot of speed into that finish and hit that curve and fly off. That's why I have the barrier up there. And as expensive as these cars are, I really don't want to break them. They seem to be some of them seem to be kind of a little fragile. So I'm experimenting with where I'm going to put the power cutoff. And I've tested all the cars. And I have two cars that are very fast, way faster than the rest, and they roll really, really well. Here's the pack of cars, minus that silver Ford up on top there. But these ones can't make it all the way to the end where I have the power cut off. Those two can, with no problem at all. So I need to gear this more towards the majority. Now these guys are fairly, I wouldn't really say totally evenly matched, but they have similar roll characteristics, as it means they don't free roll as well. So I have two that roll like way too well. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to rectify this. I'm going to go probably with the majority and either not run the super fast cars, even though I have one of those cars called for. As far as sponsorship goes, I might have to switch him to another car. I'm going to build a few cars. I have these cars here don't run very well. There's something wrong. They're just not hooking. They're just not running. These are all custom made, so the guy who makes them for me is pretty good about repairing them. So yeah, that one's not operational at all. And this thing should take off down the track like a scared cat. Yeah, nothing. And I'm not really sure how to troubleshoot these. You can see where he's, excuse if it's not quite, I only have two hands so I can't hit the focus on there, but yeah. So I'm going to send these back, these 5 cars back. The thing is I have 21 cars and I need 16. So these were going to be spare cars in case I break a gear or have one of these cars go down. Because the idea is I want to do regular competition, like I said before. I want to try to do a regular competition race every 2 weeks, where we run 16 down to 1. And it's hard to do it when I don't have 16 operational cars. I mean, right now I do, but I got 2 cars that are way too fast. So it's either, I'm not really sure, I could try to make some kind of box for them to run in. And I tried that before, making a padded box, and it just didn't seem to work real well. The cars tended to like fly out of it, and then when I put a lid on it, they just, I don't know. Not really sure exactly what to do with it yet. But this was just the first run. Basically, I'm just testing the cars. I just got the track operational yesterday, pretty much. And with my bad knee, I haven't been able to get down here till today, or actually last night. But so that's where we're at. Um, I do have some cars that I can convert myself, and I'm probably going to do that. But I got to get all these cars running basically in the same realm as far as how far and fast they go down the track, because I want them as evenly matched as I can. And I know that's going to be an impossibility because of the different sizes in the cars. I mean, these are all 1/64 scale, and they're all true, mostly true scale, close, either 1/64 or damn close to it. Um, but they all weigh different. Weight has a big, and they roll different too. So there's a lot of variables in there, things I can't really control. I'm hoping to get this track operational and start having races by this fall. My original goal was to start this and have this going by last January, and then it went to April, and then it went to June, and now we're postponing it down a little further down the road. But at least it's operational, and we got something to start with, anyways. I'm gonna get the timing system set up. I gotta ship these cars back, get them redone, and working. I gotta work with cameras. I got a couple new cameras that came in that I haven't opened yet. That I've had them for a couple months now, and start practicing. But first, I got to get the cars to run right. That's the very first step, is getting these cars to go down the track in the manner they're supposed to go down. And once I get that done, then I can start worrying about where I'm putting cameras. And I mean, I have ideas, and I've done a lot of research. I've watched a lot of old videos, because I really want this to have, when I do the races, I want it to have the feel of the drag races that when you used to watch them on TV back in the late 60s and the 70s and the 80s, that kind of excitement that it had then. And things were a little cruder back then. They usually only had like 2 cameras, three at the most, to cover everything. Since I don't have camera people to turn my cameras, I'm going to do it with probably 3 to 4 cameras running down the track, and we'll adjust from there. But that's where we're at right now. So please like and subscribe, and share, and continue to support the channel. I sure do appreciate your support. We'll see you soon.